Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Carnivores 2+, where this week we are into the final map of Carnivores 2+, Mount Kirk. So this is a map that I've heard is going to be quite an interesting one to hunt on. It's not going to be... It might have a few more flat areas than Mount Ravon, but I'm not too sure what to super expect here. Named after the deceased founder of a respected hunting guild, Mount Kirk is a testament of the hostility of this planet. Long ago, a volcanic eruption made ash and dirt fall from the sky, converting its slope into a wasteland. There's definitely a strange vibe here. So I'm trying to think of what I want to take with me on this hunt. Let's first start with what I want to go after. I think Parasaur, Allosaur, Stegosaur, maybe just our more generic lineup. Shotgun, rifle, pistol, maybe even something just simple like this will be a good start. That way we can get our bearings, get our footing a little bit, and then everything is looking pretty good. So I think we'll hop in and get to a brand new hunt. Okay, so we're all loaded up in here now, and ooh, okay, well already we got something interesting around us. Oh, lordy. Oh, this is actually pretty interesting. So looks like we actually have quite a lot of stuff here on this map. There's definitely a lot more foliage, as we can see by all the shrubs and that, but almost looks like there's a roadway you can follow all the way through here, as well as some kind of building with a sign. Actually, this looks like a pretty neat sign. Let me get up close to see what it actually is. Mount Kirk, volcanic activity danger level, and T-Rex territory. This is a cool little addition into this map. And we got, I guess this is like a little ranger station or something. Ooh. Now, what weapon do you suppose these are? Now, one thing about carnivores, they always seem to, make the props maybe a little too big, because, I have to jump up. Okay, what do we got? Dinosaur magazine, gun magazine. Yeah, probably feels a bit fitting to find that here. This is... God, this gives me kind of the Hunter vibes in a way, where it feels like it's more going out from a lodge and actually having a trail in that made through an area. I don't think there's really been that many Carnivores maps that actually feel like they've sort of been settled in a way. Or at least it is a proper hunting reserve. Most of the times it's just dropped into the wilderness or dropped onto a wild island. It's not really often you have things like this kind of map. Although one thing about how this map is sort of laid out is it's going to be a bit difficult trying to see stuff through the grass. I think trying going for Rexes on this map would be very difficult. Because, first of all, you'd have to be able to see them, and trying to get the eye shots... Yeah, this would definitely be quite a harrowing map to try going after, Rexes on. I think even... Ceratos maybe, but the thing that I'm seeing right now is that it is a rather flattish map. It's nothing that's super rugged, a lot of bumps, hills. It's rather smooth across most of it. It's not completely flat, but it does have more general, smoother tones in that to it. And I just have, you guys wandering around in the bush. Keep my eye on you. Yeah, this is going to be kind of interesting to hunt on. I guess we'll start just right with Parasaur calls and see what we might be able to get. Okay, no reply back from that. Let me actually try getting up here and see, maybe with a bit of elevation I'll have a better chance looking around to spot something. Another Gallimimus? Yeah. Okay, just making sure. I do have the Velociraptors on, so I do want to be careful just in case somebody does come up to say a little hi too quickly. Now you go away. The heck kind of ambience is that? Just as I was pointing out the Stego call, there was definitely call from something else. Or I shouldn't say call from something else, but the ambient sound was a lot different than any of the other maps I've heard. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I really dig this. Like, I don't know, I think it's because there's so much foliage. This map feels a bit more alive, or like a realistic hunting map I'm more used to seeing in something like Dinosaur Hunter, or Dinosaur Hunt, The Hunter, or stuff like that. I mean, it does suck a little bit that we haven't gotten any visual or audio from something yet. I'm pretty sure I also set the density back up. Yeah, last episode I remember I had that little issue. I didn't do anything with the density. Guys, like, stuff like that, it makes you think there is something right nearby, but that is just ambient. That's just ambient sound the map has. I'm really surprised. So far, I haven't had anything for like activity yet. But this isn't even like most of the southern area either. This is just like the little corner pocket. There's a lot to go up north still to see. It doesn't help the wind's kind of blowing... Oh, no, just a Metrodon. And Moss Chops. It doesn't help the wind's not exactly in our favor here. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking maybe for this first episode, because like Mount Ravon, I'm seeing at least 3 episodes worth just exploring the map. Probably 1 for this entire little bottom half, 1 for half of the upper area. Like that. That is... I do not know what that is. That's definitely map ambience, but I don't know what it's supposed to be, like, replicating for a call. Creepy whatever it is, I'll be honest. Yeah, so it looks like we're coming down to... how should I do this? Should I do back, up, back? That might be the best direction, or best sort of thing to do with the wind. So I'll follow this all the way till we basically hit the other border, then swoop along and do a back up the other way. Yeah, I really do like the layout of Mount Kirk. I mean, those sounds are always going to probably get me a bit because I expect something to be there on hearing them. The Hunter has trained me for that. If you hear footsteps or the crunching of vegetation, it's always try to look in that direction because something is there. Doesn't really apply in Carnivores, at least not back in Carnivores 2+ here. Maybe Dinosaur Hunt will see updates that'll bring some more like movement sounds. But yeah, right now it's something I gotta try to kind of train myself out of, and then train myself back into once we get into the Hunter again. Yeah, like, there is nothing replying or anything. This is a little eerie having it be so empty and silent in a way. Like, I have a little bit... There might be something a bit to the east of here. But... yeah, like, they're... I've had no calls back. Visual's not really going to be something I think I can rely on too heavily because of, again, all this vegetation, all the bush and that here. I think yeah, I might even... I'm going to go for a bit of a run here. Like, my thinking is... Oh, what is... I found a random perfect square in the middle of nowhere. I might not be finding dinosaurs, but I'm finding something, or at least quirks to the map. Yeah, my thinking sort of is maybe everything spawned in the upper half of the map. I don't know what... Again, those are... They don't even sound like dinosaur sounds to me. It's almost something I'd expect to hear in, like, Bigfoot or a game like that. Yeah, I have got nothing coming up visually or through a single call I've put out yet. Okay, well, I'll follow... Keep going along the road here, because it does seem like it will curve around back, but then also goes north to maybe another hill and then a watering hole? I'll have to just go up and see. Like, yeah, what? Probably one of the creepier ambiences I've heard across some of the maps, just because it sounds definitely like an animal, but there's nothing to see with it. Nope. Another perfect square. I guess that's a little quirk of some of the, maybe just the texture they used or that. Okay, so I guess this is like a dried lake bed. But yeah, at least the wind will be much more cooperative as we make the return on the other half there. But really surprised we haven't gotten anything for like a single callback. Well, you do not count. You're just an ambient sound. If there was an animal, I would actually take it and go after it, but you're just an ambient sound meant to screw me over. Or mess me up. Oh, finally we got some sighting. That's a bit odd spot to find a... Actually, that is a very bizarre spot to find a herbivore. Like, because the herbivores can't swim, it basically had to be spawned and stuck on that little area just circling around as it has. Should I try for a long shot on them, or should I get in close? Truthfully, I think it'd actually be better if I... Yeah, I think if I actually get on here, it's going to basically be contained and stuck down at this corner area. As I can't swim, and I think it's deep enough that it can't walk across this. So as you see the poor Chasmosaur just stuck on this little point, he's going to have to come... God, again, that is a very creepy ambient sound, but I gotta remember that doesn't actually mean anything. Well, now maybe with the Modders Edition engine, maybe somebody will actually, you know what? We're going to make that mean something. It's going to be like, oh, well, this is where all the animals apparently were. Okay, now, Chasmosaur is there. See, I don't know if I should try for a shot on the para first, or just deal with the Chasmo. I think I'll probably stick to the Chasmo, although it hasn't really tried getting away from that area. But you know what, the Parasaur is not really going to give me much good sights here. Oh, come on, go down. Yeah, see, that's one of the problems with the Mortal Zone mod, is it takes a lot of shots before something goes down if you don't get one of the Mortal Zones on a hit. So at least that saved me a lot of the rifle ammo, because I only used, what, 2 or 3 shots of that? Actually, maybe a bit more. Okay, so at least, though, we've got 1 animal from our expedition so far here on Mount Kirk. And we do have another one sighted down over here, so I'm going to... Oh, actually quite a bit of marine life in here. Let's not drown, though. Gotta remember to stay above the water. There we go. Okay, so we might be more into proper animal territory now that we've spotted these two. So I'll keep the shotgun at the ready in case there is... Now that sound was definitely a Tyrannosaurus. So there is going to be a mix of Tyrannosaurus ambience and whatever the other howler is. Morphodon. Now Mimus. Okay, so we got a Parasaur somewhere up ahead. And the howler. Okay, so I cannot actually see it at all through all this. Oh, and we got a Velociraptor too. Shoot. Okay, well, the raptor's on its way out. The Parasaur, though, Okay, I thought I heard something a lot closer. And now both animals are off of the binoculars. Okay. It doesn't look like there's any good, like, hills to make use of either for this. Looks like it stays pretty flat. Okay, so the Parasaur is about 300 or so out this way. Okay, it's closing in very quickly, actually. And the wind is... Oh, that do not want to hear that when I'm trying to stalk something else. Like, God, it's definitely going to play into my head a bit. Oh, see, I cannot see it at all. Okay, I think it's just the moss chops I'm hearing moving. Okay, Dimetrodon. Now, where'd the Parasaur go? I don't think it should have gotten scared off, but, like, I have no readings on it now. Oh. Now, like, this is giving me the most vibes of more modern carnivores out of a lot of the mods I've ever played, just because... Again, the foliage, the environment, and, like, even trying to sneak up like this. There's the howler again. Oh god, it must be, yeah, right in that patch there somewhere. Oh. I just saw a little bit of it. No, there it is. Kind of, like... Like, it's not been spooked away yet. But I think it went behind, like, the hill or something. You know, and I also got a raptor out here, too. Maybe it'd be better to go for the raptor. Like, my problem with this Parasaur is just getting a visual to try to get a shot with the rifle is gonna be so difficult. Ooh. Ah, shoot, where is... Okay, where is... Oh, the rifle is all the way at number 6. That's why. Shoot. I was trying like 4, 5, 3. Where is it? I didn't realize it was that far back. Okay, you know what? I'm going to switch to the shotgun and we'll try the raptor instead. See if maybe we can get this guy. And then basically bring this hunt to an end. Like, we covered quite a bit of ground for the size of the map, but it's just hard to hunt in this. I mean, on the one hand, that's definitely nice to have happen. On the other, I was kind of expecting a bit more of a climax for the end of the hunt. Huh. Anything else in the area quickly, or is that basically just going to be our... I've got the howlers still going at it, but yeah, like, that might be where I have to call things here. It's definitely a very interesting map to hunt on, but it seems like you almost need a lot of time to spend just to be able to go through some of the map. I think I'll keep walking around for a bit longer. Just try and see if I can, like, sightsee the rest of this lower area. And then once this, like, area from the ridgeline there south has kind of been seen, next episode we can kind of rush through this and then get to new stuff up in, I guess, the more volcanic flats or the slopes of the volcano. Or maybe we'll call them the Kirk Ashlands or something. Give it something of, like, a little unique name to itself. But Mount Kirk is a very unique experience to, like, just go out and hunt on, and that's really, really cool. You feel like... Again, it's so different than a lot of the other Carnivores stuff you'd be used to, because you have such obstructed sight lines. It feels a lot more closed in and kind of claustrophobic. Like, you can still walk through all the bushes and that, but it's because your sight is so obstructed, it's not like, oh, okay, I see something way out there, I can do something about that. No, 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 no. You're basically going to be in very close quarters and have to be very cautious. Because I'm fair... Now, I don't know if the animals can actually see through all this bush too or not. I know trees, like hard objects that you can't walk through, actually, like, obstruct their line of sight, but I think these bushes and that, because we can walk through them, the dinosaurs basically don't have that obstructing their vision at all, so they can see clearly through all this while we can't. I think that's how it operates, but I'm not 100% certain of it. And I'm just going to... Oh! Somebody decided to come out onto the road for a little bit. So it looks like... There we go. There's the proper rifle. So it looks like we might get lucky and get ourselves another animal before we wrap things up. But it basically might be you'll only see animals from a distance if they actually come onto, like, the trails or the road. Not that they actually know this is a road or anything. They just kind of wander about wherever. Oh, wow, that long shot actually got him while he was running. Okay, so he did get another animal. So that's, what? Chasmosaur, Parasaur, and a Velociraptor. Not a lot, but I think the big draw was definitely just getting our bearings, and... Yeah, so that'll be our gate into the Ashlands next week. We're just going to try to get to the lake that's a little further out this way, and then we'll wrap things up there. But I'm kind of impressed I got that shot. It was a lot. It was basically stuck in its run cycle. So I was kind of waiting and watching to see, okay, when's it going to be back around this spot? And just trying to take the shot at the right time, and it worked out. Oh, and there's another parasaur out here. Yeah, I'll send you guys off. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure those are just the moss chops running. Oh, and there's a Stegos... Is that a Stegosaur or is that something else? Oh, it might be a Brachiosaur, actually. Yeah, I think that's what that is. Okay, just want to make sure the Parasaur is the only thing that's kind of like moving around here. Now, I don't know if that actually put it down or not, so let me just take the shotgun. It looks like it might have. There's a bit of coloring through the green there that I think is our Parasaur. Yeah, we actually got another one. So, a couple Parasaurs, Chasmosaur, and Velociraptor. That's a little better for, like, what we can take back with us. And then just a lake with a little... Well, I shouldn't say a little Brachiosaur. A little lake with a big a couple of big Brachiosaurs in it. Yeah, so that's a bit of an overview for the southern portion of Mount Kirk. So we'll head back to the menu, and next week we'll work at getting up into the Ashlands next. Okay, we're back in the hunt menu, and yeah, we gained a little bit more points, so I could take the revolver with us on our next hunt. I could try taking the sniper rifle, but my problem is, I feel like I'm going to need something for, like, close range shooting. Because, from what we saw out there, until we know what the Ashlands are like, the southern portion of Mount Kirk is definitely going to be very close quarters and self-defense more than active hunting. You can kind of see animals through the bush, but it's so thick that it's very difficult. But thank you guys so much for joining me on another episode of Carnivores 2+. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in comments right down below. I try to respond to any feedback as soon as I can as it comes up on the channel, and until I catch you in the next video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.